Hi folks, and welcome to my channel where we encourage each other to be better and do good. If you like today's video, before you leave, please remember to go down below, give it a thumbs up, click that like button, and of course subscribe to my channel. Now let's get on to today's topic, which is the fun of Halloween, or what role are you playing? One thing I've noticed over the last several years is that Halloween is becoming a more popular festive holiday. More people celebrate it, more people decorate, there's more stuff to buy for it, more people out, more people dressing up, and that's probably only second to Christmas now, and it's a fun holiday. So what's the most fun about Halloween to you? Go down below and comment for me. What is the most fun thing about Halloween for you? For some of us, it's socializing, catching up with friends and relatives and the neighbors. We happen to live on a cul-de-sac. And so for the past, 15, 18 years, something like that, all the cul-de-sac neighbors, we bring our tables out to the cul-de-sac, line them up, put festive tablecloths and Halloween decorations and all of our candy out there, and the little kids come around and they circle the tables and they get their treats, and we get to have a fun time, around the fire pit and having pizza and socializing and catching up with each other. So that's fun for us. Maybe if you're younger, the fun thing is to get the candy and get the treats and go to house to house and say trick or treat. Maybe if you're a little older, you're the one in the house, but the fun part for you is passing out that candy and seeing the smiles on those faces as those little kids get those treats. Or maybe, and here's what I think for a lot of us, the fun part of Halloween is dressing up, playing a different role. I know. There's a lot of people who are watchers, and the fun part for you is just watching the others, seeing those people who are dressed up in their costumes. But for some of us, the most fun thing about Halloween is actually dressing up in a costume, playing for a short time a different role. Now, we can choose a role. We get to pick whether we want to be a pirate or a cowboy or a ghost or a spook or Indiana Jones or Han Solo or whatever it might be that we would like to be for Halloween, and we get to decide how much we put into it, right? Some people just plop on a black pointy hat and grab a broom and say, "I'm a witch." And others plan for weeks and weeks, maybe months, on a very detailed, elaborate costume. And then not only does their costume look great, some people just say, "I'm a witch," and other people get totally into character, like cosplay, and they're just, so much into for the whole evening. And whether you're going to a costume party or a trunk or treat or a Halloween party or just for the festive evening of Halloween, I'm totally into that character for the whole time. And that is your choice. And maybe that's what makes it fun. Well, in life, we all play lots of roles, don't we? And we have to juggle those roles all the time. And they say, and it's probably true, that the women in general are better at juggling those roles and keeping those balls up in the air than men. I dropped them, than men are. And that's probably true, but all of us have roles we have to juggle. Well, the fun thing about Halloween is we get to choose the role we want to play, and we get to decide how much energy, how much personal investment we put into that. We can plop on a hat and grab a broom and I'm a witch, or we can go all the way elaborate into it. I encourage us to think about the roles that we play in life, because we can also choose those. There's lots of roles we play. We can be a husband, a wife, a parent, a brother, a sister. We can be an employer, an employee, a believer, a non-believer. We can be a good citizen. We can be all of these different roles that we play in life. But we can choose many of them. Maybe we choose most of them. And not only can we choose the roles that we play, we can also, juggle those. I know sometimes it gets stressful, right? And we have to figure out how much energy, how much investment, how much personal investment do I put into this role? Does this role deserve grabbing a hat and a broom and just saying, "I'm doing it"? Does this role deserve a lot more detail? When we're at work during the day, that deserves some energy and some investment. But when we get home in the evening, we have to shift gears. We have to juggle those balls a little bit differently and say, okay, I'm off work now, and now the role that's most important, that deserves my time and energy and my personal investment, is being a parent. And as we move from role to role throughout life, they can be challenging. but they can be successful if we pick the right roles. We delineate those roles and we keep that stress out by juggling them just right, but also figuring out what's the amount of investment each one of those roles deserves. Where do we put our time and energy? And then just like Halloween, every one of those roles can be fun. If you enjoyed today's video, and I hope so much you did, I appreciate you watching. Please go down, give it a thumbs up, click that like button, share it with your family and friends, and of course, subscribe to my channel. Again, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.